Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you watching this from or listening to this, irrespective of your GMT. I'm here again to talk about a very important topic in Isheshi, and that's marina appeasement for mariners. A lot of people are aware of the fact that they are mariners, but they don't know what to do. They don't know how to go about it. They don't know what next. My name still remains Mayowa Olumututu Alateileke, also known as Afefe Olokun or Awishe Olokun. I'm here again with this topic, appeasement for mariners. Uh, you know you're a mariner, but you don't know you should appease them. You know you should appease them, but why? What for? You're living a normal life. Why should you appease? Why should you do appeasement as a mariner? Okay, appeasement for mariners refers to the rituals, offerings, and practices sailors perform to gain favor, protection, and safe passage on the sea. Uh, don't forget that sailors work as mariner on sea. So, generally, when I'm talking about mariners, it could be people, someone working on sea, that's a sailor or crew members, or a spiritual being as a mariner. So, appeasement for mariners refers to these rituals, offerings, and practices sailors perform to gain favor, protection, and safe passage on the sea. That's the source. Since the ocean is unpredictable and deeply spiritual in many traditions, mariners historically sought to appease sea deities, spirits, and ancestors before and during voyages. Here are some common forms of appeasement: offering to sea deities, pouring libations, rum, palm wine, or water poured into the sea before departure. Um, Personally, as a mariner, this means that you need to, before you take any step, before you move forward, before you do anything, you should appease the sea, do general appeasement, or whatever your source is. It could be river, it could be stream, whatever your source is. Before you take any step, before you do anything, make sure you appease the necessary deities. Food offerings, fish, yams, rice, fruit, or cooked meals placed at the shoreline or cast into the water. Don't let anybody uh, deceive you and tell you that appeasement is it's a strange thing. It's not a strange thing. It's done all over the world. In the Western world, it is done, especially by sailors. If you are doing anything that has to do with the marine life, you should do food offering. Now, when I say fish, excluding catfish, depending on your divination. Now, precious items, coins, cowries, shells, or beads offered to the spirit, to the sea spirit. Now, it's give and take. You're giving these items to show that I am giving you this. It's a small thing for you, but give me this in return. Enlarge my coast in return. Bless me in return. That's what it's meant to be. It's not, you are not offering to the, you're not giving offering to the priest or priestess. You're actually doing it to invoke blessings from the sea spirit or the river spirit or the stream spirit. Now, two, rituals before sailing. Prayers and blessings. Invocations to sea gods like Poseidon, the Greek one, Olokun Oyomoja in Yoruba, Jod in Norse, or Mazu, the Chinese. All over the world, we believe in prayers and blessings. Everyone believe in it. Don't let anyone push that away from your life. It's a key to get prayers and blessings. Appeasement as a mariner, it's one of the keys to get blessings. Or get your prayers answered in instant. So invocation to the sea gods. This also means that you in life you is either you invoke a negative spirit or a positive spirit. It's the same spirit, anyhow you want it, but it's to be to take a faster step, do the first appeasement for blessings. Cleansing the ship, sprinkling with seawater herbs or incense to remove negative energies. Special herbs incenses. Though most sailors won't tell you that they are going for all these things, they are doing appeasement, or they won't tell you that. They don't need to tell you. They work with a priest or priestess, a marine priest or marine priestess to handle that for them. You don't expect them to start coming out in public to say, we do appeasement. No, no. It's just the needful. Just give unto Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and don't make any controversial issue. And if you think the money you are dropping is much, you can also do some to get more blessings. It's actually meant to get more blessings and move you forward from one spot and help you uh eh, help you move with your peers or above your peers. You won't stay on the spot for a while. You know. Animal sacrifices. In some cultures, chickens or goats or other animals were sacrificed at the shore to ask for protection. Depend with Ifa divination, you have access to a range of alternatives. You can think it's a goat, but divination can bring it out as a lamb for sacrifice. So I recommend you do consultation or divination to know exactly what is best for you or what the sea goddess wants from you. 3. Practices during voyages. Chanting and singing. Walks and hymns oriki to honor the sea. Uh, in hymns in Isheshe, that has to do with SFA. Depending on the SFA you have on the situation on ground, you know that you can call it hymn, but it is basically extracted from different odufas. The main 16 odufas, Erindilogun, or the complete 256 odu. Now, feeding the sea, throwing small portions of food overboard during meals as a token of respect. You're not expected to do that by yourself. You should have the right person doing it for you to be on the safe side. Lighting candles or lamps, symbolizing guidance, safety on dark waters. Now, this it's in Isheshe, in Yoruba culture, in African traditional system, it has to do with we say atupa. That's the clay lamp with oil. It's also used all over the world, but in some cultures, candles are used, lanterns are used instead of the Yoruba atupa. Appeasement in African Ifa tradition. Olokun, deity of the sea, deep sea. Offerings of white clothes, cowries, chalk, and perfumes placed at the ocean shore. Now you have this olókun. Olókun làgbà omi o, olókun làgbà omi. Gbogbo mi ẹ bọ̀wọ̀ fólókun, olókun làgbà omi. This is in Ìṣẹ̀ṣe Yoruba. This song actually means olókun is the head of waters. So whatever appeasement you are doing, don't forget olókun. You know, you have different types of natural water bodies. You have the stream, the river, the ponds, natural ponds. And we also have the spring as the omisun, natural since ancient times. So, but usually best to start with Olokun as Olokun Agbaomi. Yemoja, mother of waters, offerings of honey, molasses, and feminine items, mirrors, combs, beads, depending on what definition There is no IFA divination that won't tell you what to do, depending on how the length of your capacity. Imoja accept mirrors, combs, beads as part of appeasement. So you can add that depending on what the divination is you're giving you. Ifa rituals. Mariners might consult a babalawo or diviner before a voyage for sacrifice airport to ensure protection. When I say voyage, it doesn't mean you traveling on sea. No, it means life generally before you embark on any journey. It could be a business, it could be career, it could be education. So before you take any step, ensure that you are peace. You are safer with consultation. If there is no babalawo, don't overlook babalawo. Don't underrate them. Don't underestimate them. They can handle that for you. 5, appeasement after returning. This is usually not common. A lot of people don't usually do that. They ignore it. That's Thanksgiving rituals, offering parts of the gift back to the sea. When you say or catch back to the sea, when you say catch, you actually mean not necessarily yeah being a fisherman. No, in life generally, whatever you get, make sure you return back to the sea to as appeasement. Whatever you get, make sure you appease the right deity as a thank you, as a Thanksgiving ritual. You don't need to do ritual only when you have problems or you're going through difficulties. No, you can also say thank you, and it is usually very safe in case there is a problem coming up somewhere or there is more blessings hidden through the journey. It could be a business journey, career journey, or educational journey. If there is a blessing around there, you could get more, the ones you don't know about. And if there is enmity there, that Thanksgiving rituals we sort that out. Festivals of the sea. In many coastal cultures, entire communities gather to honor water spirits and celebrate safe return. This is not just an African thing. It also happens in the Western world, in the Eastern world also. Uh, Not just like in normal African traditional setting, they will say Oru appeasement, they are doing general, they are doing Odun Odu. Those things are general all over the world. It's not just an African thing. And it's also beneficial as an organization to do that, and also as a group of people working together in like minds. It could be a cooperative, it could be an association. It's also very good. When you say appeasement, appeasement not just superstition. It's a way for Marians to build courage, respect the natural forces, and maintain harmony between humans and the sea. This entails that whatever you do in life, you should take courage, you should respect natural forces, natural bodies. They are not just for decoration. A lot of people also come to me and say, my gear are disturbing me. They're supposed to give me money, give me cash. I want this, I want that. Yeah, that's right. But as a marina entity, you should know that your heavenly mate, they know you are there. They could be disturbing you because they want you to do something and you're not doing it. It could also be they want you to focus on a career and you're ignoring that. It could also mean that it's something you're doing, you don't want it. It's not good for you. They want you to stop it. It could also mean that you are not putting your attention to something very important, ignoring it. You are not focusing on where you're supposed to focus on, or what you're supposed to focus on. It could also be a kind of uh, revenge for underestimating them or ignoring them, looking down on them. It's also if a kind of way which you want you to breeze up, you want you to level up. It's also so when you say my heavenly mates are troubling me, no, it doesn't necessarily mean they hate you, they want you dead. No, no. There's something they want you're not doing. Some or possibly someone is using them against you. And they also have reasons to answer them because you're not doing their part. And so it's an opportunity to get your attention. So that's all for now on appeasement for mariners. Mariners as a career, mariners heavenly mate. Thank you for listening. For more information, you can contact me on plus 234 9030306004 or Omigbimileki Temple, International Center for Local in Orisha in the city of Ota on plus 234 8135 122 750. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening and have a great day.